My name's Dr. Emma Southon, and this is Agrippina the Younger, one of the most extraordinary women of the Roman imperial period. She was the great-granddaughter of Augustus, the great niece of Tiberius, sister of Caligula, wife and niece of Claudius, and the mother of Nero, until he killed her because he essentially got fed up of her. She rose from being an exile to being an empress of the Roman world, and she was absolutely remarkable in her search for power. Agrippina lived an exceptional and complicated life. She pursued the kind of power that women were not allowed, power that was genuinely power and not just influence. She rose from being exiled to the very top of the Roman world and then completely changed that world. She had laws changed. She managed to persuade her husband to make her son emperor. She even founded the city of Cologne to commemorate her own birth. She pursued this power with a kind of single-minded determination and ruthlessness that left her contemporaries and enemies in awe, and even in her own time was recognised as a woman without parallel. I want to write this book because although Agrippina is very well covered in the ancient sources, in the modern sources she's all but forgotten. She's remembered only in fiction as a woman who murdered and slept her way to the top, as essentially a terrible whore in the way that we tend to remember ancient women. And her influence and power and the way she changed the world are all but forgotten. And I want to rectify that and tell her story. But it's not just a story about her, it's also a story about what it means to be a woman, about femininity, about motherhood, about what it is to be a wife in the ancient world, about how one pursues and gains and maintains imperial power in the ancient Roman world. It's a story which is full of sex and intrigue and incest and politics and violence, and it's one that I think is worth telling. If you want to read more about Agrippina the Younger, then head to unbound.co.uk and pledge.